Pokémon GO Podcast.
Whoa. No. Bad. And welcome to Pokémon GO Podcast. I got a podcast that Joseph for. Oh, wait. Breaking news. Breaking news. You thought it took you forever to catch that fill in the blank Pokemon, but let me tell you something. Joseph Ard ordered a bed in September. He came today. Joseph caught his Pokemon.
It's so true, and I'm so excited. Oh man.
As soon as I saw your tweet, man, I was like, I got the opening bit for tonight. So, well, congrats, Joe, that you got your bed. And I'm like, I'm getting old when I get excited about a bed. No, man, I was always excited about getting new beds ever since I was a kid.
Well, I guess it's true. As a kid, it was a very different kind of excited because it's like, ooh, I'm getting a race car bed, or you know.
Right.
But yeah.
Man, I want to do a quick shout out to Nolte, right? Nolte from all across the world over in Australia, Asia, somewhere.
Australia.
America.
He's from Australia.
Yeah. Georgia Light, if you will. Nolte is here in the chat tonight, and he's normally at work when we're on, but he's off today, so we appreciate you jumping in. All right, Joe, that's not what we call to talk about. But I just, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. That was quite a deep sigh. How are you doing?
Yeah. I'm trying to get reset into host mode because I was literally, for those not on the podcast, or not live rather, for those on the podcast and not live, I was working right up until like 8:00.30. Then hit the go button on the audio, and like now I'm trying to shift gears. Oh, experiences of the week. I missed a couple of invites and the raid, so I appreciate those invites, but I did not get to it.
Speaking, I don't know if I'm designated. Yeah, it does show me online. That way I can get invited to a raid and distracted. So, gotta make sure.
Because you're just that kind of host.
Gotta make sure it's there. Because, getting distracted with video content on a podcast is magnifico.
Excellent. And shout out to Hello, I'm Josiah, is new to everything today and coming in and watching, and we appreciate it. I'm opening up my game, and I'm going to look at I just popped a red egg. Let's see what happens. This will be my experience of the week.
It's going to be Trubbish.
No, it's a little better than Trubbish. It's an Ardvatar.
Okay, there you go.
So a little better than Trubbish. Not shiny, not whatever. It's fine. I don't mind Trubbish too much. Now, if I popped it 15 times, I get you. So,
man, I have not.
Got an event.
I have not cleared my bag much at all this week, so I've got a lot of stuff that I'm sitting here scrolling through. But so for my experience of the week, I got myself an Entei from a raid. Went ahead and finished up the Johto collection event. Got myself a shiny Sneasel that I evolved into a Weavile.
Nice.
Yeah, grab that.
That was a wicked looking little Pokemon.
Yeah, and its IVs aren't terrible. It looks to be about 13, 11 ish. So it's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. My I caught a Shadow Psyduck, and my son was like, "Why does it look so evil?" So I purified it in front of him, and he was all happy. I generally just leave him Shadow, but yeah. He couldn't handle the red-eyed the red-eyed duck.
He's just inebriated and needs a bath. That's all it is. He's not evil. He just made bad life choices. It's okay.
Got a couple more throws, so if I run into anybody who is from the other side of the pond, can trade that off since throw is a regional here. And yeah, pretty good week all around.
So here live in the chat room, tell us what your experiences this week are. It can be your favorite catch, the coolest thing you have in your Pokédex, whatever you like to share. Just type it right there in the chat, and we'll read it out for you. And I know we are going to go over to our Discord here in a second and see what those experiences are. Yeah, man, it's been yet another week for me, and I still need to charge my gotcha because I think it'll catch some stuff for me. But life is normalizing a little bit. I'm not having to get on the ambulance as much. I can have more office time, so it's getting a little calmer to where I can focus on getting back to my gameplay.
All right, go on Twitter at Rock God of Pod and remind him to charge his gotcha.
Yeah, I might get blown up now. Thanks, Joe.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
for that.
You're welcome.
And normally we have a discussion topic. Last week it slipped both of our minds, and look at that. The time we don't ask you to talk about anything, we get 8 speak pipes. So you know what? Maybe we're gonna stop asking you to talk to us and get you to talk to us more. Whatever works. We love hearing from you. But right now, if you're wondering how to get into our Discord, that is through patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast, because that is part of our reward system is any pledge. And we do have a couple of new ones we'll read out a little bit later, but any pledge will get you into our Discord. It's a great community to share your experiences, learn from other people, meet some awesome people, and have fun. And Josh, you got one of our favorites, Pridget. Pridget's up there.
That he is. Ended up with a Hundo Trubbish.
The best kind of trash.
That's right. It's I was gonna say shiny trash, but shiny has different connotations in this game.
It does. It's not shiny.
It is special trash, that's for sure. US
LEP. Let me jump in. LEP got 400,000 XP during the Spotlight Hour.
That is awesome.
That is solid.
And Spotlight Hour was Ekans. I did catch quite a few, no shinies though. But yeah, good old Spotlight Hour. Oftentimes, to be honest, I forget about Spotlight Hour, so I was pretty happy that I just remembered. that sounds really bad, but
I'm rubbing off on you, Joe. I'm rubbing off on you, man. You're embracing underscore. Stop being the filthy casual. That's me.
COVID has made the whole world slow down. So US Nate Scout showing off a shiny Entei that is weather boosted. I would like to see the IVs on that, because weather boosted helps bump up your IVs as well. So that is nice.
He picked the perfect time to take the picture too.
I know, right? Entei's rearing up, attacking him. US Snake Scout showing off 2 shiny Sneasels from Sneasel Day, as well as a Hundo regular Sneasel. Popeye got himself this is his first shiny shadow Pokemon, and it's a Beldum. Pretty awesome there. Terry Wolf. We haven't heard from Terry for a little while. Terry Wolf.
He's a fraud.
Showing off a shiny Shadow Carvana. Hello, Slayer319. Welcome to the party. US Nate Scout showing off a Ho-Oh. It's a 96% Ho-Oh. Pretty nice there. Popeye is no longer salty of Charles. He got himself his own Sandile. Not salty.
I think people get salty. It's fair enough. If people get salty that I get stuff sometimes, not a lot. I can only count 2 things right now, but I get stuff first time out when they've been chasing it for a while. I'm going to read this off for the podcast real quick to help out Slayer, who's just joined our chat here. Can you add me? My code is 9301 6157 2123. And just rewind that a little bit on the podcast if you need friends and you didn't catch all that number. One more time for the people at home, Joe. Time Life Books operator here. Code is 9301 6157 2123. You'll get a friend and a subscription to a year's worth of books. All right. Terry Wolf got his second dose of COVID shots done. Awesome.
Hallowed Robin showing off.
You know what?
You know what?
Sorry. We haven't heard from Terry Wolf since he started. We saw him get 1 shot into the second shot, and I think maybe that's it. The COVID's taking him out. He got the wrong COVID shots, and now he's no longer playing as well.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's like he turned him into a shadow Pokemon.
Yeah. So, anyway,
That break you, Joe?
Yep, I'm so broken. So very broken. So we have from Hallowed Robin, not one, but two shiny Raikou. And if I remember, Trainer Tips tweeted out this past week that he was still shiny hunting for a shiny Raikou. I think it was Raikou. It was one of the legendary dogs. I think it was Raikou that he said he didn't have one yet. So very impressive there. Nolte coming in with 100% Hoot Hoot and then showing off a bunch of shinies.
Nah, look at all of those.
Yeah, 2 shiny Suicune, 3 shiny Raikou, a shiny Wingull, 2 shiny Entei, a shiny Miltank, a shiny Sneasel, and a shiny Weavile. Pretty awesome stuff. A lot of good stuff. Which one of those is your favorite shiny out of that group right there?
Of that group?
Yep.
Man, I like that Weavile. I like the color scheme on the Weavile. The Miltank, just that poor dude is just so sick. He's gonna fall over. And
what are you talking about? That's
sour
where
milk.
That's where Bluebell ice cream comes from.
That is not ice cream or milk I'd want to drink. Yeah, that Weavile. I like the color scheme. The yellow and the reds there match really well. What was your favorite out of those?
I actually kind of liked the blue Miltank, to be honest. You were ragging on it, but yeah, the Suicune, it was a subtle change, but it was rather impressive. So I don't know. I'm a sucker for blue because, well, it's not puke green like their go-to colors. So. And then a reminder to anyone here live, if you type in !S
That's what's about to
followed by a space, you can then type in a title suggestion, and we will vote on those at the end of the show.
Yep, I was about to start titling that.
Nolte, blue milk is his favorite. For those that are not in the know, that is a nod to Star Wars.
SMH, man. SMH.
Oh, Malanta.
What other experience? You went to playing. You went to playing, Joe. You're supposed to be reading the experience of the week. Why are you playing, Joe?
Because I got to the bottom of the Discord.
Oh, that was it.
Charles is distracted and doesn't realize that I got done, and so that
you're showing how our show works. I'm supposed to show Inside Baseball where I just throw you up T-balls and you carry the show. Don't let everybody know that. I don't do anything here, but act like I do stuff.
Hey, my T-ball team when I was 5 was undefeated. I am so good at T-ball.
There you go. So discussion. I'm trying to think of his name. Squid is a Beast. Squid is a Beast hit me up this week and said, "Hey, I've got Pokemon. I left the Pokemon in a cemetery, and it's been there for like 3 days. How long can they really last out there?" And I said, "Well, it depends. It depends on how many people are playing in that area, and so on and so forth. It could come back in an hour. It could." I said, "I think the longest one I've heard of was Dennis, who had his out for 60 something days."
On Twitter and on the Silph Road subreddit, people have been like, "Oh, this Pokemon's been in there for a year."
Ooh, so there's that. So I guess the discussion would be, what's the longest your Pokemon has been out? And because I know that's just a question, that's not a discussion. So the discussion part of that is, I guess here's the discussion. I think the bonus is, hey, tell us the longest one you've had out. But the discussion would be, when you approach a gym, do you look at the time they've been there and wait for the 8 hours to pass, or do you flip it, or do you even care? Right? When you see a gym, like a lot of times when I see a gym, I just go in to spin it. Even if it's a different color, I don't even bother looking at time unless I've got some time to kill. Then I'll look at flipping it. So my answer to that is I either just spin it and get out, or I just flip it because I can. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, so he actually messaged that to me as well, and I had a very similar statement to him that I replied on Twitter. I said, it really depends on how frequently Pokemon Go players are in the area. To be completely honest, I've got gyms near me where my Pokemon will stay in there for a week or longer, and then other gyms where that gym flips multiple times a day. So
Yeah.
it depends. And the instance that I was referencing earlier where they said that their Pokemon had been in there for a year, it was in a hard to reach location with very, very limited access to cell signal. Like you had to have the everything aligned just right to even get a cell signal.
Yeah.
Because they said even if they went back, they weren't sure if they could get a sufficient signal to even put a new Pokemon in there. And so, and they said that there was only one specific cell phone service that even got a signal up there. So you had to have the stars align in order to do anything with that gym. And so, yeah, it. But to answer your other question about how you interact with a gym,
Mm-hmm.
I never bother looking to see how long they've been in there. You can get a rough estimate for how long they've been in there based on how far their CP has deteriorated. And I generally don't bother trying to flip gyms unless I know that it's a one hit, a one. I only have to battle each Pokemon once to knock them down. So that way, it's somewhat considerate, but also somewhat just laziness on my part. Because if their CP is dropped down that far, they should get a decent kickback in coins, and I don't have to spend a long time trying to take the gym over as well. So that's what I generally do. I just look at how far their CP has deteriorated.
Yeah, I used to be actually kind of nice and be like, oh, you've been here for 24, 30 hours, a day or two. Let me send you back home so they can actually collect those coins. And or if I saw you'd only been in there for like 4 hours, then I wouldn't touch it. Now I don't have the way I play right now. I just don't have the time to matter. Either I just spin, or it's a thing where I gotta sit here and wait on something for X amount of minutes. Let me go ahead and do this. It's more of a time filler thing. But I mean, I think it is nice that people give them the 8 hours and do back.
You know what? You had that as a discussion point, but I'd like to modify it just slightly.
All right, knock stuff out, man.
I would like to know because, in my opinion, battling gyms and interacting with gyms is pretty boring, in my opinion.
Okay.
So my question for the discussion for this next week is, what can Niantic add or change that could make gym interactions more exciting?
All right. See, look at Joe. See, that's what we do here. I toss up the softball and he knocks it out of the park. That's how the sugar. Popeye says my longest Pokemon in the gym was 27 days. Yeah, there you go. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with some headlines, news, and everything else you want to know.
Boom. Commercial. Initializing. And I am going to... Ooh.
So Cliff has got some new freaking Pokemon that whooped my booty. I liked it. Okay, that came out wrong. You know that's not Joe. That is not how that's supposed to go, Joseph.
Oh man.
All right, here we go. I want to play some music. A little remix there. All right, like, can't do it because I turned it down. Oh, that was too much fun. All right, Joseph, we've got some headlines to jump in here, and we saved some time for all the extra speak pipes we have at the end of the day. And here is an infographic posted up from Leak Duck, posted up by Reddit by user Red Wine and Beer. And the leaked up again, like I said, put this up. I like it. It's a nice little graphic here. We're talking about Roselia Community Day, which Joseph reminded me that was coming up this weekend.
It sure is. So that's February 7th. That's Sunday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. We did talk about this, I believe it was last week. The weeks blend together to me, I'm not going to lie. And so, again, typical community day, Roselia is going to have increased spawns like all over the place. But the thing that people are always wondering is what's the bonus? And this time it's half egg hatch distance. So make sure to get those Pokemon in, or the eggs into the incubators so that they can hatch. A reminder for those who purchased the anniversary event later this month, you get this ticket for free. The $1 Stop and Smell the Roselia special research. For those that are not participating, then it costs 99 cents USD or whatever is the, I won't say equivalent because it's not equivalent.
It's not but whatever your currency is.
Yeah, whatever your regional currency is. There will be a community day bundle, which actually looks not half bad. I do wish there was more incubators in there, just because it would coincide with the quarter egg hatch distance. Did I say half earlier? I meant quarter.
Yeah.
And so the purchase though, you get an elite fast TM, you get 4 incense, you get 4 super incubators, and let me blow this up a little bit. Is that
I'm sorry, but the joke popped in my head. It's like, that's what he said when he went in the bathroom.
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, Joe.
All right. It's 30 Ultra Balls.
Yeah.
So, and then for those that remember, aka not me, if you take snapshots during Community Day, you can get 5 more Roselia that way as well. And then another thing, I
love how it says take a few snapshots for a surprise, but it shows Roselia times 5.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I both like and dislike this, but Badoo, which is the baby form of Roselia, will be hatching from 2K eggs. So with the quarter hatch distance, that's 0.5 kilometers. But, I don't want to be wasting incubators on 2K eggs. So that's why I both like and dislike it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it is what it is. So, and then there will also, during this time, that you'll be able to earn Sinnoh Stones from event timed research, because Roselia needs a Sinnoh Stone to evolve into Roserade. So, there we go. I like how on this infographic, underneath Roselia, it specifically lets you know that pictured is Roselia. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And it will, Roselia evolved into Roserade will know Bullet Seed and Weather Ball. So, and Weather Ball is a fire type Weather Ball. So, that will help with some of her typing, so she can take out ice type Pokemon easier.
I see Popeye says, what has Joe been watching Full House lately?
Not lately.
I do not like this graphic at all. It's too creepy.
The next one?
Yeah, okay, so it's Team Go Rocket Leader lineups.
Let me guess what you take issue with. You take issue with the team leader heads.
Yeah, they look almost real, but not. It was like, no. That's just weird. But my user Brian Robolodo 6. You got it spot on, man. Those faces are just, they should be cartoony or animated, not like a plasticky 3D model thing. I don't know. And Cliff has a tattoo, not a goatee. That's what it looks like on the anyway. This is a Cliff I just ran up against. He had Aerodactyl, which was a beast to get past. I'm gonna have to go find out what Aerodactyl's weaknesses is. Then I fought Gallade and destroyed him. Then Mamoswine knocked me out because I finished up that battle with my last Gyarados, and they were halfway down before Mamoswine jumped. And Mamoswine's so freaking fast.
Use ice type moves against the Aerodactyl.
See, why did my trainer say rock? Well, they give general. All right. Well, it does say rock moves in there, but
a rock will be fine. But yeah, ice is going to be.
It's better. It wasn't fast enough. I bailed on that one. Then Sierra has Carvana, which I still was one of my favorite to look at, the Carvanas. Then you got Hippodon or Porygon Z or Miss Magus, and then Flygon, Houndoom, and Walrein is your last one. And of course, Carvana being and Aerodactyl being the reward for Cliff, Carvana for Sierra, and Beldum for Arlo. I only got like a bajillion Beldum on Beldum Day. That's okay. Then you got Gardevoir, Infernape. I love Infernape. He's so cool looking. Aggron, then Armaldo, Salamence, and Scizor.
Old Plain Face has a good recommendation for you against Aerodactyl.
I'm listening.
Use a Meteor Mash Metagross. Meteor Mash was the Community Day move. Yeah.
I've got a couple Meteor Mash Metagrosses from Community Day because Beldum was the actual Community Day that went out and caught like a bajillion of them with my kids and loved it because I got some shinies and I got the Meteor Mash a couple of times over and it's good. It's all right.
Yeah, I actually fought Sierra just before or at the start of the recording tonight, and she had Carvana, Hippowdon, and Flygon.
And of course, these links are on our show notes at PokemonGoPodcast.com. And Joe, if you're here live, Joe's posting them in the Twitch chat, so you can get them there. Because at the bottom they show the typing that they're weak against, and that helps. That helps some. It doesn't help me because I can see it and I go, okay, eyesight. But then I really need to see stuff like what Old Plain Face was saying. Is like, hey, no, this one is really, really good.
Yeah, specific examples.
Yeah, and that's how I tend to go out if I have to. Like I had a team for each of these until I just changed it up. And actually, it's mostly Machops, right? Just go in a team of Machops on pretty much all of them before, and you just smash them into the ground. It's about speed and attack.
Yeah, that's what I still do. Is I just throw Machamp in their faces.
I said Machop, didn't I?
You sure did. You got to get a couple. Got to get a couple more arms.
I don't have a joke there. I tried. I missed it. But you know what I do have? I feel the love with Pokemon Go's favorite. I don't, because I hate this. I hate this with a passion. Let's take the fakest holiday of the year and let's build a theme around it. So here's an update to it. I'm happily married. And we don't do Valentine's Day. If you do, happy to you. It's not about Valentine's Day. It's about everything from sitcoms to video games. There's a theme around hearts and pink every time this year. Forget Black History Month. Let's not put in, solid black leaders or anything like that. Let's not do that. Let's just do hearts because that's easy. Enough of me. Raid Hour events featuring Suicune will take place on Monday, February 8th. At 6 p.m. local. Didn't we already know that? Is that a real update?
That's updated from the last couple of days.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just a little tidbit there. That's all.
We covered
the rest of it last week.
Yeah. And we got Old Plain Face here as a fan, and I'm Old Grumpy Face today. All right. Now this gets me excited because I'm not going to be a part of it. But Joe, you are.
I sure am.
There's 2 new medals, and you have to make a choice. Which journey are you going to choose, Joe?
And well, I've already said I'm going to pick the red version simply because it has Growlithe, so that increases my odds of getting a shiny Growlithe. I really hope I get a shiny Growlithe. But
me too.
Yeah.
Get 2, and you can give me 1.
Yeah. Well, so I need to do some trades during that as well. But yeah, I actually need to probably send a message to my local Discord and be like, hey, who wants to coordinate trading during this event so that I can get all the stuff from this. Because like we've said before, with this Pokemon GO Tour Kanto ticket, you do have those 2 options. You have the red versus the green, and there's specific Pokemon that pop up depending on which choice you make. Now,
I'd go red too, just because the Charizard metal looks a little bit cooler than the Bulbasaur or Venusaur, Regisaur, whatever metal.
it actually says that I can do this right now. If I open up my item bag, I
Okay.
can make my selection. So,
All right. We're watching you on stream.
there's the ticket. Click that.
That's the ticket.
Oh, and then you scroll down. Look, when you first open, you're like, oh, okay, that's
there
it.
you go.
Scroll
You
down.
gotta scroll.
Boom, choose red.
In Russia, red chooses you.
And then there's a button to add it to my calendar. That's okay.
Oh, now that they built just for me. Add the calendar so that blink, hey, doofus, go play the game. That's just for me right there.
That is just for you. That
Are you
way,
excited?
that
I know
way.
it's still a couple weeks away, but are you getting excited?
I am excited. I am super excited. So, like you said, it is 2 weeks away, 2 Saturdays away, and it should be fun. I do actually need to put it on my calendar so that my wife knows, hey, I'm going to be walking around a lot this day. I'll take the older boys with me, though. They can walk with me. So
Nice.
But yeah.
If you have some kind of devices that they can use, they can actually help you. Well, they can help you play, but they can do trades and stuff with you, depending on if you have them set up. So, like, I set my kids up on adult accounts because they're not going to play unless I'm supervising them, and I want to be able to trade. So I have them go just catch. I tell them, here's all the Pokeballs you can handle. Go catch whatever you can catch. And I mean, I'm with them, but the general, hey, you catch whatever you can catch. And then if they got a shiny before I did, it's like, hey, trade that to daddy. It's all right. And they don't know the difference. They do it. So it's kind of interesting. Of course, we have covered all the different things in the red and green version. So the new news is you can do it right now. So let us know. Tweet us. Tweet us. Is trade that to daddy's the show titles you posted. Tweet us at Pokemon Go Pod and let us know if we went red or green and why. We'd love to know that. All right, Joseph, we've got some more infographics. It's graphics heavy tonight for an audio podcast, so this is awesome.
Yes, but this is a good one. At least I thought it was, because it is talking about the red and the green version. It shows you which Pokemon have exclusives versus increased chances, and it shows their shiny forms as well. Because as we know, almost all of the Kanto Pokemon have shinies available at this point.
I want the Executor because of the golden eggs.
Oh, gotta get them golden eggs.
I mean, that looks like a nice, like the golden goose laid those mean little eggs,
You like the little statement on the bottom? Whoa, so rare. Because we've had multiple chances to get all of these, those ones down there.
A number of them. I don't think I've even gotten half of them, to be honest. Of the shiny, we're talking about the shiny starters, essentially, with a few extras. So you got the starters, Pikachu and Eevee, and then you've got Dratini and Pidgey, and they're there.
There you go. And who was it earlier that was really wanting? Hello, I'm Josiah. Was asking if I had a Dragonite. This will be a good chance if you go into this event. I don't know if you can afford it or anything. I'm not trying to pressure you into it. I'm just saying. Yeah. Dratini will have increased spawns during this event. I earned a medal. Oh, I got the I got the red version medal. I'm like, what medal did I just get? That makes sense.
I do like the Beldum shiny. Man, I like a lot of the green version shinies because they're just a lot of them are very different in coloration.
Beldum? Which Pokemon do you think is Beldum here?
Not Beldum. Beldum's on my brain because I was just making fun of Arlo. Bellsprout.
Okay.
Yeah. At least I can recognize why I said it wrong, Joe.
That's fine. I figured you were probably talking about Bellsprout. I was just curious which one you thought was quote unquote Beldum.
I didn't actually think it was Beldum. I've gotten much better since episode 1. I'm just saying.
No, that's very, very true.
I'm not going the flowery dude and the duster tail guy and Tangelo is easily because it's just a bunch of tangles. You can't really describe that any other way than that. So, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's Briarmon.
Briarmon. Oh man, I am digging this look at this new Mega Pokemon.
I bet you are. I when it showed this,
I'll evolve this one.
I was like, you're gonna be all over this, all
This has
over
got
it.
my name all over it, man. Yes, sir. Can you Mega Evolve two at once?
No,
Do you have the candies?
nope,
So I cannot have a red and a blue to fight with.
no.
Okay. What we're talking about is Gyarados.
Yeah,
by the way,
I was gonna say
player. Yeah.
you're sitting here
Sorry.
teasing it. What
Sorry,
are
my
you
bad.
talking about?
My bad.
Yeah, so the Mega Gyarados stats and assets have been added to the game. That's because they are going to be part of the New Year's, the Celebrate Lunar New Year with Pokemon Go event. So it's the year of the ox, but we are throwing Gyarados.
Are we
in.
not? And forgive me if this is actually uncouth or whatever. But do we not call it Chinese New Year anymore? Because that's what it is.
I mean, it is Chinese New Year, but
Right. Especially when you're talking about the year of the ox and all this stuff. I just maybe because China's not the only one that celebrates it, and it's more like a Pan Asian thing. I don't know. I didn't know if that was like a politically correct thing now. Call it Lunar New Year, because I've never heard it called that.
Well, I mean, even look at the Valentine's Day event. They don't call it a Valentine's
They
Day
don't.
event.
You're right. They don't call it Valentine's Day, do they? Yeah.
Most of the time, they don't reference the actual holidays that they're surrounding. So,
Got it.
but yeah. So we do have some more details about the Lunar New Year for Pokemon Go. This event, it will start on February 9th and last until February 14th. Wait, are these going to be overlapping? I haven't actually. What were the dates for the?
Did you jump to the next thing? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I sure did. So the Feel the Love event, the Valentine's Day event, lasts the entire month. So these will overlap for a little while, which it's kind of weird. I mean it's the timing of the Chinese New Year, so it's not like they're going to change it. But
Yeah.
it takes place on Valentine's Day, which means the spawns for this are going to overwrite the Valentine's Day spawns. Although, I mean, this still does feature red Pokemon, so it's not like it's...
Miltank has 0 red in them at all.
It's pink.
That is Pedialyte, whatever his name is. Meditite.
They're throwing pink Pokemon in there too, is what they're doing.
Meditite's blue and white. I'm looking at it on the screen.
Meditite. Yeah, but its shiny form isn't. You're just like, no.
I'm done. Yeah, nope. You broke me, Joe.
I'll
be fair. Let's be fair.
Shiny
Niantic broke me. Niantic broke me.
Its shiny form is red and white. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It definitely does not have red in it of itself. But when you evolve it into Medicham, normal Medicham has pink. So I guess that's what they're...
Pink and orange are not red.
Yeah, well, they got to do what they got to do to have enough Pokemon to call it an event, I guess.
You know what? I believe what they should have done instead of trying to do red and forcing it because it's not real close, is you could have done. I think I'd actually have to look at the years and the symbols because this is the year of the ox, right? And there's year of the rat, there's year of the snake, year of the rabbit, year of the pig, and dog is another one. I don't remember all of my years that you could have. I'm pretty sure there's a Pokemon form of each of the years that could easily have been done here instead of red, in my opinion.
Yeah. But one of the Pokemon that you could encounter in the wild is a wild Gyarados, and you could actually find a shiny wild Gyarados in the wild. That I just said wild twice. Super wild.
Yep. That would be all right. That will be awesome if I could see a shiny Gyarados in the wild.
You know really what cool. You can catch right now? The wild Korans that just popped into chat.
Hey! Oh no! We don't get to celebrate them when they're late. You know what time to be here, sir. You know. I'm about to write you up this time.
So, but like with any event, they're switching up the eggs, they're switching up the raids, and so then Tauros will be featured, and so you get the Green Bull Tauros if you're lucky.
See, this is also a missed opportunity to partner with Red Bull, perhaps.
Yeah, but it's not
give you Red Bull clothing.
It's
I
a
know. That's only in the shiny form. But if they got little Red Bull shirts, people would have bought them in the store.
And they give you wings.
And exactly, you have winged backpacks. Niantic, why are you not paying me and Joe for all these brilliant ideas that we have? Yes, we believe we know better than your marketing team.
Well, and for all we know, they asked Red Bull, and Red Bull was like, no. So,
yeah, that's fair.
One thing that I'm excited about, maybe a lot of people won't be, but I am. Gifts will contain more Pokeballs during this event as well. So being able to get more Pokeballs, I've sorely missed that since they took it away. There was that bonus where gifts had more Pokeballs, but then they did the rework of what bonuses were happening because of all the quarantines and whatnot, and that's one of the ones that we did not get back.
Yeah. And you're more likely to be lucky friends. I think you might have said that already. Trading, blah, blah. So, yeah, I mean, I actually, of all the events they've been throwing at us lately, this one I'm good with. I mean, as much as I'm picking on the color schemes because it hurts my brain to look at it because it's not right to me. I know it's just whatever. The event itself, I'm down with. I like it. I don't really care about a Mega Pidgeot. Although I think I'm curious. I might have to fight a Mega Pidgeot just to see what it looks like. Because I don't know what one actually looks like. So
I wonder if I have enough candies to Mega evolve my Pidgeot.
But yeah, Mega Gyarados and Mega Ampharos will be appearing in Mega Raids, so I'm excited about that. All this stuff. I mean, it'd be really cool. I would like a surprise Bouffalant, but I don't think it's going to happen in this one, but that would be cool. Okay, we're down to February 28th, jumping all the way to the end of the month, and this is a tweet. Oh, that's a great graphic to Celebi. I dig it. On Sunday, February 28th, Jesse and James will be leaving the world of Pokemon Go, and the special research story featuring Shiny Celebi will no longer be available.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, is the first time that Pokemon Go has ever gotten rid of a special research story. Normally, those just sit in your special research forever until you complete them. So,
and I'm gonna have to freaking play this game. I want to try for. Is it a guaranteed shiny?
Yes.
So it's featuring. Okay, man, gonna have to play now.
gotta catch them all. You've got 24 days.
I don't have to catch them all, but this one's super rare, and it's going away. You got me, Niantic. You got me.
Well, super rare, as in this might be your only opportunity to get it.
Okay, we know that's not true. They'll bring it back. I said
might.
They'll bring it back. You know they will. But you don't know when.
They haven't brought back Mew. We've only ever had the one Mew. This is the first mythical, that wasn't featured in raids.
Shots at Mew. Didn't we have a second shot? I thought for sure we had at least a second shot at Mew.
We are getting a second shot.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Well, I am getting a second shot. You decided not to participate in the event.
I have one. I'm good.
Yeah, but mine's going to be a Blue Mew.
Blue Mew. I don't know where I was going with that. What do you think about? How far are you with the Shiny Celebi research?
Why don't you take a look at the screen and you can know.
Stash-based emoticon.
Yeah, I've had it for since
Christmas.
I
don't want to hear it, Terry Wolf. I don't want to hear it. You've had it since before it came out. I know. That sounds fine.
No. I caught it on Christmas. So.
Well, Merry freaking Christmas. It is actually really pretty. Celebi is a well-designed, to the eye, is a well-designed character. and then the shiny is a well done shiny in my opinion
Yeah.
as well. It's really cool.
Actually, my kids and I just watched the Pokemon Forever movie that features Celebi. We just watched it last week or maybe the week before. So
Mr. Tambourine says, I still have to find Jesse and James. Yeah, I just realized I hadn't seen Jesse and James at all, mostly because I open my game on Thursday nights when I come into the studio to the show. So that's probably on me. Maybe a little bit on Niantic, but probably on me.
Not that you charge your gotcha, but you can't battle them with the gotcha either. So
No, you can't. You do have to actually open the game with with that. So it's really, really cool. All right, so that is our headlines. We're about to get into some speak pipes, which we have a lot of. But first, if you go to patreon.com/Pokemon Go Podcast, you can jump in. Oh, Joe, this is the perfect time for the reveal. Even Joe doesn't know about
this.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
You know.
Did they come in?
They came in today. So part of what you get if you join the Embrace the Underscore level of Patreon is that every once in a while we send out some 3D prints and other assorted goodness. This time it's just 3D prints. And this, I have the shiny Squirtle Squad right here on the screen. That's a good representation of what's going to go out. Except this one has the foot broken, and I won't. If somebody just wants it, like I'll carry it with me at cons or something. If they just want it, I'll give it away. But I'm not going to send out broken stuff. Is all I'm saying. It breaks my brain to do that. But here are the mailers that we now have to send them out, and they came out pretty nice. Nice little plastic mailer. Way too big for one of these, but that's okay.
Super big bag, itty bitty content.
And so on one side, it's going to have. I'll probably wrap it in newspaper or something just to give it a little bulk. Because these were the smallest bags we could buy, by the way. So you'll do that. I'll do that just one side, and the other side will have our nice logo there. So the mailers came in today. So hopefully sometime in 2022, I'll actually mail that stuff out. And you can go to patreon.com/Pokemon Go Podcast to join up. And we had White Mamba 209 join up this week, and Andy H also joined up. So thank you both for jumping into Patreon, supporting the show, and we really appreciate the support there.
Thank you very, very much. And now I need to go watch, like I told Charles before we started, I need to go watch... what are you doing, Charles?
I'm just playing with you now.
I need to go watch Megamind because White Mamba makes me think of Black Mamba, and that was the suit that Megamind wore. Oh, man.
It's all good. Now, if you want to have your voice on the show, as a lot of people did this week, and that's why I was saying, hey, the 1 week we don't give you a topic to discuss, you call in, which we love call-ins. So there's that. You go to PokemonGoPodcast.com. There's a nice tab on the right-hand side of the screen that says leave us a voicemail. Any device. It doesn't have to be a phone. It can be a tablet, computer, anything that has a microphone on it. It touches the internet. You can leave us a voicemail, and it goes a little something like these.
Hey, guess what time it is? You might have forgot what time it is, so let me remind you what time it is. It is time for some Shadow Pokemon Trivia. This week, we'll talk about Pokemon from Pokemon XD, but I think I want to focus more on its Pokemon Go variant, Shadow Weepinbell. Or as its evolved form, Shadow Victory Bell is better known as in the PvP community, the Razor Leafer of Death. In the GameCube games, you get Shadow Weepinbell from a peon in Cypress Key Lair. It also has Shadow Hold, which was that move I was referring to with Carvana the other week. Shadow Hold is pretty interesting because it actually not only traps the Pokemon, keeping it from swapping out, it actually affects both of them. Because, majority of these two games take place in double battles, which I would dive deeper into, but I almost forgot to leave time to talk about Shadow Victory Bell in Pokemon Go. For those not in the know, the main drive of Shadow Pokemon in Go is the fact they get an attack buff in exchange for a defense buff, which is perfectly empathized when you have a spammy fast move that's very powerful, such as Razor Leaf. Now, I'm not saying Shadow Victory Bell is the reason Razor Leaf got nerfed, but people who really want to emphasize Razor Leaf power often would use a Shadow Victory Bell due to that attack bonus. Shadow Victory Bell is often used over normal Victory Bell in PvP for that purpose.
And I feel like it cuts him off. Well, that one might have. He went right to 130. But I feel like it cuts him off, and I'm not prepared for that.
Yeah, because it caps it out at 90 seconds, right? That 130?
Yes, it does. So, all right. Here comes another one from Thomas.
Hey there. My name's Tom. And I just want to say that Cheeky Nashville, you are a fraud. Anyway, I love the show. Bye-bye.
Well, we love you too, fraud. I don't know.
Fraud Watch 2021.
That is our first fraud of 2021. I'm pretty sure you already called Cheeky Nashville a fraud. So maybe it resets. Maybe we see when we hit the order.
I think
not the order, when we hit the year.
I think he teased it before, but didn't officially declare Cheeky a fraud. I think.
You might be right.
All right, who's up next?
I don't know.
Oh, my Lanta. What? Okay. Yeah. What? Someone drunk called us. We got drunk dialed.
I think Tom is having a bad night that night. It kind of sounded like Tom, doesn't it? I don't know.
A little bit.
But that is literally from Anonymous. So there you go. Let's see what happens. We don't screen these because we trust our audience. And the second somebody betrays that trust, it's going to kind of ruin the feel of the show. Let's see.
Hey there. It's Tom again. And I just want to say that Team Magma Tyler, you are a fraud, sir. Anyway, I love the show. Bye-bye.
All right. Here goes another one.
You know what? Let's go again. Hey there. My name's Tom. And I just want to say that, hello, Robin. You are also a 2021 fraud. I love the show. Bye-bye.
All right, Joe. All right. We've got to make a design that can be 3D printed as a little badge that mimics the game badges. That is a PGP, which is Pokemon GO Podcast, fraud. And then we can put the year on it, and then we can start sending these out to these people. Tom's on a roll. Holy crap. Are the rest of these from Tom? Let's find out.
You know what? While I'm here, let's go again. Hey there. My name is Tom, and I just want to say that Pridget Jones, you are still a fraud. 2020, fraud. 2021, still a fraud. Get a better name, bro. Your name doesn't make sense. Anyway, love the show. Bye-bye.
Bridget Jones. I love it. All right. This one might be Tom again. That's 3. Was that 3 or that 4 for this year so far?
Depends on if the burping one was him, but yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hey there. My name's Tom. Looks like I went full Jacket K, and I'm filling up your SpeakPipe inbox. The reason why my recording is different is because I got a new car and I've connected it to the Bluetooth, so I apologize.
I like it.
Anyway, I love the show. Charles is a fraud. Bye-bye.
What? Dude. Tom. I sat here and supported you. Loved you on the show. I gave you your own button, man.
Cheeky Nashville.
Okay, that was not the button. That's the Cheeky Nashville. But how dare you, sir?
And spoiler alert for all those that are in our Discord. I just went through, and the people that are in our Discord, I marked them for the Fraud Club. So I don't know if you even remember that that's a channel in the Discord.
Yeah. We have a Fraud Club channel. That apparently I'm in now.
You sure are.
This one's not Tom because it's labeled "I'm from the UK." So let's see.
It's Irish Tom.
I haven't sent in a SpeakPipe in ages.
Oh, this is the dude who did the song.
From the UK. How are you? I know it's
good.
Depressing times and that, but at least it's 2021. How are you? Oh my God, I love Charles. Hey, Joe, I heard you on the Lord of podcast the other day. Oh, my God.
Yep.
You said that Charles was a riot. No, you didn't say that. Ken said it. So you said it. Anyway, that's the perfect word to describe my little Charles. My little handsome Charles. Prince Charles, like the heir to the throne in my country.
Hey, now come on, I'm not that old.
Oh my God!
Or you,
Teddy Wolf, go away. Anyway, I just want to say that I love the show. It's great that I listen to it all the time when I'm across the pond, so to speak. Oh, I'm from the UK. I'm level 47 in Pokemon Go.
Wow,
That is how I roll. I
Holy
love
cow.
the game, but I love Charles. He's a legend.
He laughs every time. I don't believe him.
Anyway, Jack and Kay, go away, lad. All right, to that.
He just cut it up. If you say you love me, but then you laugh every single time, I kind of feel like you're making a joke and laughing at your joke. I forgot you were lured up recently. How'd that go?
It went really good. Yeah, it was me and Ken, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome, man. So he said I was a riot, huh?
I just got ditched. I gotta leave this raid.
Yeah, you can take it down by yourself. But so
I'm not gonna take Suicune down by myself.
So Ken loves me, huh?
Wait, it says we're all still in it. What is going on?
Yeah, no, it glitches. I think it glitches sometimes and does that.
Well, hopefully they're actually in here because I just did damage, which means my raid pass is gone.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Hello from Norway. My name is Gilfy, and today I would like to ask Joe what time it is.
Well, Gilfy, it is time for random trivia. And this week I am going to talk about Tauros, because it is the year of the ox, and he is going to be the featured Pokemon. Tauros is the wild bull Pokemon. He is a normal type Pokemon. He was OP in Generation 1 until they split damage into special and not special attack, I guess. Regular attack and special attack, because he could just do a ton of damage. But his Pokedex entry for red and blue version says, when it targets an enemy, it charges furiously while whipping its body with its long tails. So yeah, it's a bull. That's what they do. Ash.
He's cross-eyed in this picture. That's not good.
Ash caught a ton of Tauros. Like, I think it is the Pokemon.
Heard.
Yeah, I think it's the Pokemon he caught the most of. He went to the Safari Zone and just caught, I think it was like 30 of them.
Yep. I can read your notes. Don't find no Suicune. Read your notes. Ash caught a herd of 30 Tauros in episode 35. And an episode that was banned everywhere outside of Asia due to the prolific use of guns? What is going on in Pokemon?
Yeah, there's a couple of episodes where they use guns, and those have been banned in a lot of countries.
Well, I can see what they're doing here is like they said, they made their international dub debut and showdown at the Poke Corral, which says it's like a Western style thing. In the U.S. it shouldn't have been banned because we use guns and everything.
It's true. And there's a couple other episodes that are banned. Like, there's one that features Porygon that was banned because it had a strobe light-like effect, and it caused a lot of seizures in kids. There's a few episodes that have been banned. Tauros is seen as the counterpart to Miltank, which makes sense. We talked about that when we did the Miltank random trivia. Yeah, I definitely got stranded here.
Yeah, Popeye, I agree with Popeye. Popeye says you got stranded, and yeah, I mean,
it shows. That's I wish that it didn't show this, because look, it still shows them in the lobby when I hit the run away button.
But obviously from the damage, you're the only one there. There's the damage is not there. So
sad day. There goes a remote raid pass. Makes me sad. All right,
another pass bites the dust.
Yeah.
Right.
There goes a couple bucks. Anyway, So with Tauros, like we mentioned earlier, his shiny form is a green Tauros. I wonder if they would have if they were worried about legal issues if they'd made him a red Tauros. I don't know. So Tauros is based off of a bull. Obviously, his name comes from Tauros is Greek for or Latin for bull. But actually, the Japanese name for bull is Kentauros as well. So
Okay.
Yep. And then Spanish Toro for bull. It's all there.
Yep.
Kentauros, actually, the Japanese form, is apparently derived from centaur, which is interesting that they'd go that route. Or maybe they just went that route because it sounds similar to Tauros, which is the Greek and Latin version. I'm guessing they just
It's 100 bulls, a centaur.
All the bulls. So much bull.
Oh, I'm doing it.
So, but yeah. Get out there and grab Tauros during the Lunar New Year's event.
All right, man. Some good stuff there. If you would like your voice on the show, as we said, you go to PokemonGoPodcast.com. Click that little speak pipe button. Sorry, that dingle. Yeah. I was opening up the email late to see if anybody emailed us, but you can email show at PokemonGoPodcast.com. Reddit's r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Facebook's Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter is where we're kind of more or less on social media. And it's at Pokemon Go Pod. And Twitch.tv is recorded every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on a Twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast. So we get the whole word in that one. Joe, where can they find you on the web?
You can find me on Twitter at Joseph_Ard. I have been trying to tweet more often because I have been notoriously bad at it. But I've been tweeting about once or twice a week lately, so that's,
did you hear everybody?
That's
he
decent
got
for me.
A bed.
I got a
got
bed.
His bed.
I'm so excited to sleep in that bed tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
What kind? I am curious. I know you told us a while back. What kind of bed did you get?
It is a Sealy.
Posturepedic?
No, well, I mean, it's got that technology in it. It's a Silver Chill.
Okay.
Silver Chill plush. So.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, should be nice. I am excited.
I got you, man. I can tell you, I bought a purple bed a while back, and greatest investment ever. It's great. And you and I both are bigger guys, and it matters what kind of beds we get. Yeah. I'm curious in a couple months to hear how your bed's doing.
Yeah, we briefly considered going with purple. We were just a little wary because you don't get to try it first. I know that you can send it back and whatnot, but
yeah, yeah, and it's yeah. All right, man. Tune in. Oh wait, you can find me Rock Out a Podcast on all social media. Google Charles McFall. You'll find me. Almost Daily Discourse on Wednesday nights. I have a blast. We talk about anything and everything, and we always have fun. And it's ADD for short because we never stay on topic. It's always all over the place, and we have fun. So check that out. Twitch.tv/Almost Daily Pod, and tune in next week to hear Joe say.
Don't mind me. I'm just drinking a can of Mountain Tauros. It's shiny.
It's shiny. All right. So for everybody's new, let's get a quick shout out to everybody. We got Currens made it in LAP. Ginger Yovel. No, yeah, Ginger Yovel. I don't know. MFLT 1418. Nolte is still around. Mr. Tamarine 19. Old Plain Face. Popeye 705. Snake Doctor 77. And the Twitchies of Squishies. I think Utensils Inc. is going to be a bot there. So there is that. Now, if you're new to the show, then here's what we do at the end here at that link down at the bottom. It says starts with showbot.tv, ends with Pokemon Go Podcast. Click that. And you can, holy cow, we got a lot of topic titles tonight in here. But these are the titles for the podcast. So